Probably you should go Templar instead, because honestly, your cultist build is pretty weak. You get blown the fuck up.
Yeah, Dutch, you're weak.
My cultist build was weak, except for the fact
here's
that
what happened when I get dived as a hero
killed
fan.
people in like 2 seconds.
I Banshee's Wail and laugh at them, bubble one, stun the other, jump back into the group, and then peel for myself. Like I don't need peels. I do it for myself. The only thing the only time I ever need a peel, the only time is Prime Meals. That's the only time.
They'll have peels.
Imagining I will, but I can hold my own for quite a good bit of time.
This is awful. This boss fight is the slowest boss fight I've ever done.
I'm not saying is as a Templar I won't need any peels. As a Templar I'm gonna laugh and be like la 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 la.
Did you just say damage? That's what a Templar does. Did you just say damage?
Yeah, Templar does damage.
Templar doesn't do damage. They just
It
soak
can.
like a motherfucker.
It can
Oh,
do
they don't do
damage.
damage.
They don't
Yeah,
do
if you get that ability that makes it. Oh my god, no. Fuck that. You don't do shit.
No, you
Gives you a chance
shield
to fight
slam,
back.
you CC them, and then you laugh at them as you go invuln, and you're like, damage!
Templar. I don't think Templar. The only thing that's good out of that whole build is invulnerability.
What? No. Readout?
Yeah.
Shuts down Primevals.
Okay, readout too, but that's it.
Boastful Roar, huge damage, pure true damage.
I
Crit
would
on that,
want it.
it's 6k
Knockdown
damage.
combo.
Good. Good.
Knockdown combo.
Good.
Huge health buff.
Yeah. And then, so where are you healing during all this? Wait, you're not.
You
You're
put
not
like
healing
all
at
your points into
You
healing and
are
defense.
healing. You're
and you
using
take like
instant
2
heals.
points in Oromancy.
Remember, you never
No.
took Oromancy because you never had Conversion Shield. You pop Conversion Shield and you heal on the run with boom, instant heal. You pop Inspire stacks so that you can fit 3
I had
instant heals.
Oromancy.
You never ever stacked Inspire. I watched you PvP. You never stacked Inspire to 3 stacks.
Because I was dead in fucking 10 seconds. Because everyone would just be like, oh hey, there's Dutch.
If you had readout and you
watch him
were
die.
kiting around, you'd be fine.
No.
You would be.
Let me put it this way. Having a shield fucking ruins healing classes.
No,
Letting
it
you know right now. Yes,
Wrong.
it fucking does. Yes, it does.
Oh no, it doesn't.
No,
I'm
it
just gonna
doesn't.
say.
Yes, it does.
Last, remember that time in Hasla?
It does not. If
You're
you're
dead.
dead,
Clutch
if you're dead,
You get a shield
if you're
hitter.
dead, you're not doing any heals. So shields
That
are
the extra little bit of defense that you get, like the small amount of
good.
defense,
900
it's not.
defense?
It's not a lot. That's
It
not
is
a
a
lot.
lot.
No, because the
900
thing
defense
is
is
the
10%.
percentage that it gives you is literally almost nothing, and it doesn't give you
Bullshit.
10%. It reduces as it gets higher. So if I have like pots and stuff like that, the extra 900 literally does nothing. It gives me
And
like an extra 4%. I've
That's
checked.
a load of crap because you
I've
also
checked.
get block. You also get block, which mitigates the entire damage that your enemy does. You have no,
And-
if using no shield, you have no answer for Primeals. You're going to die. Guarantee you. Any geared one.
I'm just gonna
they
say
pop-
I can
read out
out-heal
and-
them with a two-hand.
No,
gonna,
you can't.
You're gonna
I can. I've
out-heal.
done it before.
You're gonna out-heal a Primeval.
I've out-healed 2 primevals before.
With buffs and float, which gives them a 60% damage increase. You're gonna.
I've out-healed it.
No, you won't. I guarantee
And
you won't.
float, you know what float is? It's, oh my god, back up.
It gives them
Like,
gives them a
really? Are you
huge
fucking
range
kidding
increase,
me?
too.
Oh my
No,
god,
it's
back
not
up.
It's not a huge range increase. It's
Hold
a
on.
slight range increase. I can
It's a
heal
huge
myself with my
range
instant heal
increase.
while moving backwards.
I can't tell you
Plus-
how many times I destroyed healers in the back line just
Plus-
by popping float.
I was
It
a
was so
cultist.
easy.
I was a cultist. I can just push you off of it.
Well, I'm gonna show you how to heal Dutch. So
Okay, you do that. You do that.
The shit talk.
Yeah, that shitty shit talk.
it's okay because in
Oh,
every single
healing
game,
is easy in dungeons.
in every
oh my
single
god!
game,
But I
am
never
the
did it.
PvP like.
But I never did it.
person. Fix
I
the
never did it
marketplace.
though. But healing's good. It's so easy, but I never did it.
I was level 50 and I did it for like all of a bunch of days on beta.
Yeah.
I learned
How'd
a lot.
How'd that go for you?
Guild's definitely good. Very, very good.
They got some
For
second
dungeons,
boss
for
in
dungeons, I'll
GHA.
give you that. For dungeons, you want to use a two-hand. I will concede that. But as for
Yeah.
anything else,
okay.
no.
All right. Let me put it this way. You just spent 400 gold on your two-hand. Where's your money? Where's your money to get a shield that's actually decent, that has spirit, and a fucking one hand?
I get the one hand and shield first because I'm PvP oriented.
God.
Um,
It's still better PvP just to hang back and heal people.
So, increases the range of all range shields by 7 meters and the damage plus 30%. Prevents defense and magic defense from reducing damage.
What
It
is this?
literally, or no wait, but prevents. That's weird the way it's written.
What is
That
this?
mean that's float. That mean that the archer doesn't have defense when they pop it? That's
No,
what it means.
it's the person you hit.
No. That'd be way too strong.
That's what it is. It ignores their.
No. I don't think so. I think
Defense.
it makes you drop all your defenses.
That would
It
make that
ignores
skill
their
completely
defense.
useless.
It ignores your defense.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
root
telling me-
myself,
so you're
and
telling
I'm gonna
me-
die in like 2 hits. Okay.
The
So
thing
you're
is,
telling me you
can hit
can't
from-
block because it ignores your defenses. So
No, no,
you're
no, no,
telling
no, no,
me
no.
get a shield.
No, the archer's defenses, like, they have
Alright.
no defenses when they pop it. It does, but prevents defense and magic defense from reducing damage. So it sounds like you have to give up your defense and magic defense to pop float.
I'm pretty sure it isn't. I think it's the other way.
Yeah,
It wouldn't make any sense because there's no
'Cause
trade-off.
I'm pretty
You're
sure
getting,
that
you're
he-
getting all
that
that
You're
Remaster's
rooted,
damage.
and you're an
I'm
archer when your goal is to
pretty
move around
sure-
the kite.
D-Master's right. Because, you know what, we didn't get one shot when people were using it during bosses. When we first, Aza and frickin',
I
what's
was
his name?
using it too.
Using it during bosses, and you were getting hit, and you weren't dying in one hit. So, that would mean things.
Nice.
Right.
By the way, it ignores your defense and magic resist, but it doesn't ignore your block. I think.
Yep. No.
So-
Block is still good.
So shield is still
And
good.
readout ends up giving you like 70% block. So it's retarded. Defense also gives you a huge, just I don't know. It just gives you so much defense increase. Defense
Defense
is not
is OP
worthless.
as fuck.
Defense is really good.
I just still would never get a shield. I would get my two-hander first, and then I would do shield and whatever for PvP after. I wouldn't even bother. I mean, people should be protecting the healers to begin with.
Yeah, but
It shouldn't.
you
It
act
shouldn't be
like
something that we
you're gonna
have
be
to
good.
act. That we. It should. It shouldn't be something that we have to ask, and it shouldn't be. Well, let me put it this way: an extra 1 healing power is an extra 5 points of health. All right. So an extra 50 to 70 healing power is a lot of heals. You're getting an extra 400 to 500 heals. That's an extra potion. It's a lot of heals. A lot of extra heals. And that's on one skill. And I have one skill that is spammable and that increases the healing power, which it actually would go up to something more like, for each point is like 12 points of healing. And then I have another one that is the heal over time, which is a really high healing percentage as well. It's like 478 or something like that. And then you have the big heal, which also can crit, and also it stacks with the heal over time to do an increased 20% heal damage. So all of
I
that
pretty
together.
much found that the big heal. I'm not going to use the big heal unless I'm in a raid because I think it's like
Not the
even,
big heal. No. The targeted heal, not the AoE.
No. I'm saying I don't think I'm going to end up using the AoE unless I'm in a raid.
I'm not talking about the AoE. I never said anything about the AoE. There was nothing in that statement about the AoE.
He just wanted to let you
regardless of
know.
What you're saying, I think I'm not going to use the AoE heal because it's a huge mana chunk.
That's why you don't use it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I looked at it and I was trying to use it in arenas, but honestly, it runs you out of mana way too fast. You're
Well,
gonna end
it's
up.
still useful in arenas because you get blinded by people like running around corners so much, and you can't throw off your heals. It sucks so bad that I have used it like through containers. You can use it like through the containers and stuff like that to get people that are out of range or running around corners.
I don't know.
It's
My
still
favorite,
useful. It's just not as useful as the other healing skills.
Yeah, my favorite heal rotation is literally 3 stacks Inspire while running around, and conversion into 3 instant heals.
By the way, the reason why I don't stack Inspire is because I'm a cultist, you motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Because you're not using Oromancy.
What Inspire do I have? Yeah, exactly.
As a healer, as a main healer, that's huge. The fact that
I wasn't going as a main healer. I was going
down.
as a switch healer. I'm switching between healing and damage. Swapping weapons. Like, what do you not understand about that?
And that's what I'm saying. You're losing out on a lot of healing potential. The fact that you don't have Oromancy.
I'm losing out on a lot of healing potential, but we're not losing any DPS whatsoever. 0 DPS is lost. In fact, the amount of DPS I was putting out, when I would switch to DPS, all of a sudden the people I was aiming at would explode and die. They wouldn't be able to do anything.
I don't know.
I remember when Dash did more damage than me.
I still do more damage. I still did more damage. I did more damage than most people that were rolling mages. Just by themselves.
I had an excuse,
and
though.
I could
had
also
a level
heal.
20 weapon.
It wasn't really like, you know, it was a no-brainer. I swap out, I do instant cast spells, and then I swap back. It like, I would just blow the shit out of people. All their health would be gone in one shot.
Nope.
I have all the
Like
AoE.
Hero fan.
I have all the way AoE potential. I have, like, you're just talking about making just a tanky healer. Cool. More power to you. Tanky CC healer. I have
Tanky healer
damage.
that can pretty much solo the Kraken.
I have damage. If I have tanks in my guild, why the fuck am I rolling a tank? Why can I not heal people? Normally heals come few and far
It's
between.
mainly because if you're outnumbered and people are failing to peel for you, you need something to peel for yourself. It's like
if I'm outnumbered,
people are diving through you.
I have CC to peel for myself. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean the difference is that in witchcraft or defense, a lot of those things are unmitigatable. I mean, granted, yes, if they happen to be a witchcraft player diving you, then yes, they're going to have immunities. However, if they are witchcraft, you have stuns to answer for that. If they aren't witchcraft, you have fears to answer for that. And you have bubble to answer for everybody. On top of that,
Bubble is not the answer against Battle Rage.
I have
yeah.
I have Hell Spike. Spike is like, it counters almost everything. Plus, number one, I also am a cultist. I can push people away, and then I can root them. Like, I have everything. I have plenty of CC to protect myself. Then I also have, you know, the whole ice thing. I'm gonna have ice steps.
I don't know.
You're under the thing is what you're seeing is we are going like 9 versus 5, and I would die because we were going 9 versus 5 and no one was focusing, and like I would get dived on right away because they actually had a group that knew what they're doing and like marked us out.
I'm saying if you were a tanky healer versus a cultist, you would actually
I would still die
survive that.
instantly. I would die instantly.
Have you seen Monkey go up against people?
I've seen plenty of groups with Templars and whatever do very, very well outnumbered.
Like, fucking Monkey doesn't care if he's attacked by a guy 5 levels higher than him.
It's also because no one had gear on beta at all.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's level 50 and they have level 30 gear, so they're level 30s practically.
I was level 50 with level 50, yeah.
I almost killed Monkey on my level 30. Dagger spell kiting too strong. Because he wears plate for some reason.
Yep.
Only
the part
reason,
where he rolls plate, I don't get either.
only reason to wear plate would be to PvP.
Plate's fucking garbage.
User joined your channel.
Well, because there's a lot of bosses in PvE that are only physical damage. So you just have a what's it called thing and push it out.
I thought you said PvP, but yes, I.
Oh, I
agree
said
with you.
PvE. Are you
Cut out
kidding
on
me?
the end
Your
word.
mic
I
is
thought you
useless.
said-
derped.
Yeah, your mic derped.
It's
thought you said
useless in PvP.
Really?
it's useless
I didn't
in
know. I
PvP.
needed you to tell me that, Dutch.
Well, you guys are like telling me stupid bullshit too. Like, oh hey.
I'm not. He is.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, still, you know, I figured I had to dumb it down because that's what we're doing today. Oh my God! If you are tanky, you will die slower. Oh! Oh my God! I'm so dumb. How did I never see that before? Like seriously, guys, really? Really? If you have readout, you will block things. Oh my
Yep.
God, really? Oh, my life has just everything makes sense. The pieces, the
Let out
puzzle
all
pieces.
the frustration before the 48-hour bullshit.
Well, see, this is the thing: is you guys can talk as much bullshit as you want because I'm gonna play whatever the fuck I want. Alright?
You pretty much already said in your bio you were going hero fan.
No, I didn't. I said I'm either gonna go Hierophant or Cultist. I'm probably gonna do both.
Also,
Because-
hello.
Hey, Farah, how's it going?
In before
I
Dutch
just
was like,
witnessed a
oh my
little
god.
rant, I guess.
In
These guys have
before-
been like talking to me about me changing my class for like the last hour and a half. It's ridiculous. Farah.
Motherfucker, why are you
In
saying
before
you got
Dutch is
these
like,
guys?
Hierophant is the way. Hierophant is like.
Dude, I'm not gonna argue. Hierophant's fantastic, but you know what? I don't want to be another fucking healer that just sits there and does fucking nothing. And you're like, oh, you can CC, yeah, but then I won't have CC to peel for myself. And
But you don't need to, because you're generally CCing the people that would dive you before they dive you. That's at least what I do.
I
And then
don't even.
They like, you look and you're like, okay, there's a primeval here, there's a dark runner here. Obviously, the dark runner is gonna try to fucking jump me. So you bubble the dark runner, you run over, you jaunt in, you AOE fear. Like it's not like a bad build at all. It's very very like active.
I never said it
I
was
wonder
a bad
what
build.
Himera would say to you if you were saying this to him.
What, saying it to him? To
Yeah.
Himera? Me saying to him?
No, Justin like talking to Himera like this.
Oh, like telling him he needs to change his build and go. Amaro would just fucking have muted you or kicked you from the server or something like that a while ago, or left. Like, I'm gonna go play Han. Bye, noobs.
The one person on the planet that plays Han. Fucking
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Shah plays Han too. Shah's sorry, not Shah.
Yep.
Oh my god, like what am I gonna do for release now? We have Shah's, Shah, Shaha, and like I don't even know, like what the fuck? Somebody's gonna have to change their name.
And then this dude named Q Master, and then some people have accents, so it sounds like they're saying
Q-Master.
D Master. And I'm like, you fucking what?
Fucking what, mate? Oh my god.
So battle mage. That I think I might end up going battle mage at
No, but that's bad because it's not Hierophant. Fuck you in the face.
no, I'm going Hierophant, but I'm saying when I end up going for a damage build later on.
Yeah. Which one's Battle Mage?
I think that was the one that was in the video. It was defense, occultism, sorcery.
You know what I really want to roll? And like I'm like having anxiety about this because I really want to roll it so bad. I want to get a two-handed Delphinad with that's all the way up to red. And then I want to roll I want to roll Battle Rage, Vitalism, Defense. No, Oromancy. It was Oromancy. Battle Rage, Vitalism, Oromancy.
What is that? That's fucking hold on.
It's dumb. That's what it is. I want to
Battle
try it
Rage.
so bad.
Defense, Oromancy. I think because it's wait, battle rage, defense, Oromancy.
No, Battle Rage, Vitalism, Oromancy.
Battle rage, vitalism, Oromancy. Yeah, Argent. Yeah, that's bad.
No. Alright, so the reason why I'm saying this is because the damage for the club is actually only like 50 to 60 lower than a what's it called? Like not the actual DPS. Oh wait, actually it might have been the DPS. Hold on, I need to check that again. But I know on the Korean weapons, there was only a slight difference between the high tier Adachi and a two-handed club. Like the difference is very small, especially if it's like that high. If you're having like 600 DPS instead of fucking, whatever, it'll still be better than most beginner tier Nadachis, and you could sit there and hammer on people, literally hammer on people with a two-handed hammer. It would be fun. Not only that, but then you would be able to heal yourself. Like that sounds like a 1v5 class to me.
1v1. I'd say this would be pretty good 1v1. But
it doesn't have any CC. That's the only problem.
It doesn't have any CC, but that's not even really. It has a couple of knockdowns. It has from roots and stuff. It has CC break, which is good. Got good defense against magic damage, so you have to wear like leather. Anyway.
Play what?
Half of Exile.
No.
Really, the only thing is your mobility. Mobility is kind of shitty.
I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
Well, Hedrig, Deckard
Other than that,
told me you know
pretty
where
good.
Ulrich's crown is.
I can help you there. It's
Because you'll have teleportation
grandfather.
and charge and tiger strike.
And if you see
So you have stuff to go in, but you really don't have anything to go out. And I kind of feel like that's how this would actually play, is more of an assassin-y build.
Yeah, actually, I might even switch out Oromancy for stealth, because then
Yeah.
I'll be more like a Dark Runner and less like.
You get a lot more damage, yeah, if you want shadow play.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah,
And
Shadow Play.
You'd give up your stun break. Which
Yeah,
is bad, but
Oh my
you'd
god, I
get
can't go dagger spell in this game. There's a
You
medium
get-
skill.
drop back, you get free runner, you get shadow step, so you get a slow break,
Yeah, I could jump behind him and fuck him in the face.
and you get
I
a lot
mean-
more utility. Inquisitor. Yeah.
I could just one-shot boss mobs. GG.
Those OP builds.
I would probably say actually in 1v1s, like if you're doing 1v1 arenas with this build, I would actually go Oromancy over Shadow Play. Just for the fact that you would, the stun break would be really good. Because against Dark Runners, you're not going to have anything to mitigate Overwhelm. And if you did have a stun break, you would be able to pretty much dunk on them. Because even if they disarm you, you can still heal through disarm, I believe.
Yeah.
It'll
just be shitty heals, but I can heal it. Pretty sure it removes all of your stats from that weapon. Maybe it doesn't. That would be
don't know.
terrible to.
No clue.
Anyways, that was just being me being stupid. That isn't even a small
You'd have to be
bit of a
very,
reliable class.
very geared. It is extremely unreliable. You'd have to be very geared. But
I mean, it would be funny as hell to do in that end game when I
as
have
a
time.
1v1,
probably
it would
will.
work. In a group, no.
No.
Very much no.
If you
It's
can
like, no.
peel them off and get them alone, like if you can get them alone, drag them around corners and shit like that, if they're dumb. And there's a lot of dumb people out there, so it's not like it would be
Yeah,
hard to do.
That's very common.
So yeah, there's a lot of dumb people.
Yeah. I don't
Yo,
know.
fuck
I'm
you,
thinking
game.
Battle
Stop
Mage
giving
would
me
be
leather.
very, very fun though. With all that AoE, dude. All the fucking AoE.
All I want is a dagger spell.
I don't know. Dagger spell's cool and all, but like
The thing is we can go I can go dagger spell or cultist, or I can go cultist. I mean, and then we would still be able to do the flying, like those guys do. and just jump down and fucking hell spike and blow the shit out of everyone. Oh, the instant skills. So much fun. Much fun, such wow.
You should level up Shadowplay as your third so you can go Reaper.
What's
You can get
Reaper? Is that Vitalism, Sorcery, and...
No.
No,
Sorcery,
sorcery, occultism, Shadowplay.
Why would I
Don't you
want
mean
that?
Vitalism?
Because you can go in.
It's like he wanted the Skull Knights, now he wants Reapers.
I
Yeah,
still want
exactly.
Skull Knights. I really
Oh
want
my
Skull
God.
Knights
Skull Knights are
I want-
shit. Like you have to
Skull
accept
Knights
it.
are-
They're shit now.
still. No, they're not.
Yes, they
They're
are.
fucking great. Just
Oh
because
my
you didn't
God.
like it, it's you never played it to 50. You quit
No
before
one
you hit
plays
50.
Skull Knight anymore.
Skull Knight is fucking amazing.
Even
It's
Necrage
cool.
doesn't play it anymore, and he was like the best Skull Knight on the server.
Hold on, D-Master. You need to wait for an hour and a half before you can respond because he needs to tell you how everything is good about that class. He's gonna tell you that you can block things with it.
It's the
Readout
fact that it
can
gives
block.
like the best setup for
Read-
mages.
Readout can block, guys. Readout can block.
The best thing about Skull Knights is the fact that they can dive in. They fucking pop their Vicious Implosion, pull everybody together, Hellspear, Silence, Crows. Then I have bleed, reduction, all that shit. Not only that, but in that time that they do that, they can also pop
Like that
barrier
CC
up
is
from
nice and
defense.
all, but instead of CCing them and wasting time, you could have a dagger spell fucking one-shot them with Meteor, while an Abolisher does
Right, while they're
Vicious
not
Implosion.
shut. You're missing the fact that Skull Knight isn't a DPS build, dude.
That's
it's
the
a
whole
tank.
point that we're telling you. It's fucking useless.
What is it? It's a
no,
tank.
no, I'm gonna let you know right now. This game is all about CC. Yes, it is. But if you have no DPS, you're fucking worthless, and you do nothing.
You're in a group that already has DPS. When you're playing a Skull Knight, you're a tank. You're not a DPS class.
Okay,
So
do
you
you
have
know-
another
do you-
person DPSing.
Do you remember me just complaining about no one? People would just let people walk through parties and come attack me. Do you know why that was? Because we weren't coordinated enough to kill that person before he got to the healer. No one was fucking paying attention. They were only doing their own thing. What are your people gonna do when you're a Skull Knight? They're gonna do their own thing. They're not gonna be paying
Yeah,
attention.
you're literally
Enjoy
gonna
doing
jump
fucking
in
nothing.
and CC, then
Like-
you're gonna die, and then everyone's gonna say, "Why'd you jump in?"
Exactly. Like
Why
I'm
would you
letting
die?
you. I'm letting you know right now.
So many tools to keep yourself alive with defense. I mean,
My
it's-
God.
if you die,
You're imagining everyone is you. They're not.
I played a Punisher,
You're not.
which is
They're
essentially
not.
the same skill set except occultism for Battle Rage.
They're not you.
You had so much gear on your fucking Abolisher. Not everything
Exactly.
could tank like that.
Exactly. Number one, that, and number two, there would be so many times where you would be off by yourself and everyone else would be like grouped together on something else, and you would just be there like, "Hey guys, I'm over here." And literally, the only reason why you survived so long is because you had invuln and because you were like running around and popping all this crazy shit. All right, it wasn't because of the team going, "Oh hey." Oh, he has CC, let's go over and help him. It was like, oh hey, I'm gonna survive literally forever because I have top tier pots. Because I have, ridiculous gear. All
I
because of
top-tier
that.
pots.
Yeah, you did at the time.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You bought them on auction house and you had them. Every single time you were sitting there in groups of people, yeah.
In Alpha, I never had the 2,400 pots ever. They were
No,
too
not
expensive.
those. I was
Those are
talking about
the-
healing pots. I was talking about healing pots for that, but you did
No,
also have.
I didn't have the fucking the equivalent ones of those for healing either. Unfortunately,
But regardless,
I spent all my money.
it doesn't
on gear.
matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know. All the times that I've seen you by yourself in team fights as Hero Fan, it would just be the exact same shit as Skull Knight, and you would use all your CC, and then here it goes, waiting for cooldowns.
And plus, since they nerfed occultism, like no skills combo, Skull Knights literally have 2 or 3 combos.
Occultism also,
It's
they nerf
not
the
about that,
cooldowns.
though, at all.
They nerf cooldowns on
That's
occultism
why
really
Abolisher's so
bad.
good. It's a tank that does damage.
If you teach your team, your guild, whatever, to follow up on Skull Knight, which honestly, it wouldn't be that hard to do. Whatever. People want to do their own thing, that's going to
Oh my
end
God, I'm
shortly
dead.
after alpha. Working as a team, it's a serious setup class. Like, it's
Changing
ridiculous.
the world.
Well, that's the whole goal here, is that obviously as a guild, I'm not going to let everybody sit there and fucking be shit at PvP forever.
Yeah, exactly. But still, man, you can't just roll something and expect people to be able to follow up with it right away. It's not gonna happen.
I'd follow up on it. I know, I'd dive in there and
Yeah.
be like, oh, damn, you pulled everybody! Ew, we fear! Suck my dick!
Literally, what did I just tell you? What did I literally just tell you? You're banking on the fact that everyone's you, and they're not.
I'm banking on the fact that people aren't retarded and notice, hey, everybody was just pulled together. Media.
I just literally told you that was my entire conversation. Is that people are retarded, and that's why you wouldn't be able to do that.
I don't know.
You'd have like
Maybe.
1 or 2 people with you.
Your view is that people are retarded. My view is that if they did,
That's my
it'd
view,
be
too.
amazing.
D-Master and me are right on board. What do you think, Dusk?
Always
are
assume
you...
people aren't as smart as you think them to be.
Exactly. You can't.
Unless you
can't...
can reassure they are.
That trade run was proof.
After a while, we would probably be able to do that. When we've been PvPing for like a month or two, yes, probably. After release, a month after release, not a month after playing Alpha, because we had great people in Alpha. Now, you know, we started getting used to each other. We started PvPing great, and now it's not going to be the same because we're going to have so many new members. There's going to be new 50s. They're not going to PvP. They're not going to know like what we are like, what we do, and it's per person too. It's not just oh hey, this is how you PvP. It's different per person. Some people are more willing to go in and be crazy, and then some people wouldn't be.
Well,
You wanna play
It'll be fun
Diablo with
regardless.
me?
Wanna play Path of Exile with me?
Yeah. I don't know. I could actually go into Skull Knight, since it's the same armor set anyway that I'm going to be using for Hierophant and Templar.
I want you to do it, and I want you to say Skull Knight shit.
Yep.
Nope,
Me
I'm
too.
going to do it and I'm going to laugh with the setups so hard. You're going to hear me screaming over the mic. You're going to hear me screaming over the mic before I go, and I'm like, Meteor on me!
I feel like even if you do that, we should all just like attack someone else just to piss you off.
I
Then
think
who's
that's
the retards then?
I think
Or
I
the
would do that.
retards?
No, you would be the retard for rolling Skull Knight because it's shit.
Golett works great with a spell song.
Yep.
Skull Song is shit
Skull
though.
Knight works well with any AoE CC machine.
No, that's
Yeah,
they work
which
well
is- you
together
know what-
because
you know
the
what-
spell song will be dedicated.
Doesn't
on
AoE
that
suck
one
in this
build.
E
patch?
Do you know what an AoE? Do
AoE's
you know
good.
what an AoE CC machine is? Cultist. Too bad I'll be rolling Hierophant on launch. I really
No,
wish.
you're going Templar because you need to block with readout.
Oh yeah, I need to block with readout. Readout.
User joined your channel.
Oh my god.
We need more occultism people in the guild though.
Alcatalism.
Still waiting.
Dan Darius just got on, so maybe he can talk some sense to Sharuk.
About what?
He's assuming that everyone is top tier PvP and that Skull Knight is going to be useful because he's going to jump in and then everyone's going to be on him instead of it being like before where we had all these new people on that like weren't in the guild with us from the beginning, and he's going to jump in and then he's going to tank everything for like a long time while we're over here PvPing with the rest of their team, and then he's going to like die.
Yeah, you
Saying
lost
that-
me, dude.
I'm saying that Skull Knight's a good setup class, and they're like, but it's shit because nobody ever follows up on anything.
It-
And I'm like,
it
but that's
is-
a
it
moot
is.
point because the thing is that it's a set up class. If
It's-
people follow up, they have the table setting to fucking like kill everybody.
What we're saying is you want a mixture of CC and damage because it's better that way. Because CC and damage means you'll be able to do things instead
but
of
you're talking
relying on
about
other people.
Group
You're relying
composition. You're talking about group composition, not solo composition.
I'm talking
you shouldn't
about
build
you're
all
still-
your characters like you're
No.
solo PvPing. That's
You're-
I
garbage.
guess it.
I'm
I'll-
not
in
talking
the
about
end-
that.
It all depends on who he goes to Hazzler with. If he goes with us, he'll be fine. If he goes with some of the newer people, maybe not.
That's what I'm saying. Is he's relying on other people. A build that relies on other people, it can fail more often than not because of other people.
Yeah, but how are
has
people going
nothing
to
to
get
do
used
with
to
you.
playing with it?
Yeah.
How are people going to get used to playing with it if they've never played with it?
Yeah, but I'm telling you. I've been telling you. I've been explaining the points, and you're just like, no, it's great. Oh, you're dumb.
Well, you are kind of dumb, but
Well, I'm not denying that fact, but my points were on point, and D-Master agreed with me, and so did Dusk. So I'm just saying.
D-Master always got his ass whipped by me in PvP games. I don't want to hear anything about it
What?
either.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
I
he won't
read
when
you
you.
on my
Let me
warrior.
put it this way. Let me put it this way. Have fun beating D-Master when you're a Skull Knight.
I'm the Mana Stars in the deck. Mana Stars!
He'll out heal you with the pots I give him.
I'll
Because
out-heal
you will
him with
do
the Enervate
shit
Mud
for
Hands.
damage.
Hey, D-Master.
But Mana Stars!
Oh my god.
Last,
Dude.
if you kill someone with mana stars,
And
The
give you
1
50
damage
gold.
Mana Star is too strong.
I wish I could.
by the way, that's not what I was saying. I was not saying that you're building it for a 1v1. I'm talking about the fact that if you have damage and you have CC, a large amount of CC, that's where you'll be most useful, because you can do both.
I must wait.
Just saying. It's like
Just
heals
saying,
and
just
CC and
saying.
But you
damage.
can't have somebody with damage and CC who has no defense going in and table setting for an entire raid. It doesn't work like that.
Because you wouldn't have somebody like that table setting.
Exactly, you'd have a Skull Knight. Like,
No, you would wait for them to jump on you, and then everyone would CC, and they would fucking die because you have damage.
That's a very
the whole
defensive build,
point.
and that doesn't work all the time.
But then you can still
That's
nuke
literally
the
what
fuck
we
out
just
of
said
them.
about Skull Knight.
What? No.
Yeah, that is the exact same argument we're making with Skull Knight. It wouldn't work all the time, and then you're like, no, it does, because it's fucking awesome, and I thought of it, and you're dumb. Like, literally, the exact same points that we were just telling you.
Saying if you're going in and people are being aggressive, and I mean even on the return side of that, I mean Skull Knight can pull everybody in that's diving into you, but generally speaking, you're playing it more aggressive than you are defensive, because it works better that way. All I'm saying, my point here, is that it's a great table setting class, and that having them in the guild would be beneficial to us.
Yes, maybe one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have like 8 of them. I would
No,
have maybe
no,
like 2.
2 or 3. 2 or 3.
I want more blighters. I demand more blighters.
We need Primevals, so we fucking
We need some Primevals too, that's true.
We have
The
like
range
2
DPS.
Primevals.
The range DPS is where it's at, and the fact that they can chain CC a target is fucking incredible. The more we have, the better, really.
Why do we have no Primevals? Is there like a fucking reason for that?
They're fucking boring to play.
They're really
I'm a
boring, number
trickster.
one.
But
and number
people
2,
have an obsession with playing archers in every game. What makes this game different?
it's
they're boring.
because you have no burst damage, like literally no burst damage at all until you get good gear. Like you will just be sitting
Concussive
there
shot
endless,
or whatever. Isn't that a burst?
endless arrowing. Yeah, you have like 3
usually
skills.
the fact that archers come with pets.
Yeah, in other games, exactly. So they have 2 different forms of DPS, and most of the time the pets have like bleed and stuff like that. And
They dumbed down primals too much with the fact that like you hit endless arrows once and then it just spams it for you. I think
Yeah.
that's really bullshit because you can't weave. There's no more weaving. Like the class really got dumbed down. It's boring, and it's pretty
Yeah,
much just tab onto something, blow all your shit, and then just hit endless
I mean, that's
arrows
what
until it
archers
either
are for
dies
in most
or you-
games.
get out of range. And it normally, even when it goes out of range, you're still firing fucking endless arrows, or if it goes behind a target, because it's bullshit now.
There are so many other interesting classes that playing like a standard archer build is pretty just like, why would you do it?
I would rather play Primeval, to be honest, than Stone Arrow or any of the other archer classes.
I like Stone Arrow. I think Stone Arrow is pretty cool. Beats the fuck out of other primals.
I wonder how Occultism would be.
Kitty.
Well, no, because it has the mana regen and the CC.
Yeah, but like all of its CC
This-
is like 4-meter range, and you're supposed
Exactly.
to be kiting.
Yeah, but then you'd have the archery, you would have stealth and the stealth abilities, and then you would have the occultism. And the reason why you would want that is because you actually have CC now. all the CC's 4-meter range, so you would CC them and then backflip. That's
I need
what
to
you
remember
do
I'm playing a
anyways.
master.
A good primeval literally never is within range of a person for them to jump on them.
Yeah, because blink and backstep and shadow step doesn't work in the game.
It's if you watch the good primevals, they respond to it. If somebody else tries to blink and shadow step onto them, they blink and then they do whatever.
User
They
joined
blink
your
and
channel.
backflip, or they stealth, or they have to counter it. You have to. I'll tell you because I played primeval, and dude, honestly, at 50,
Because there's not more
it's
than one person in
like-
team fights.
dude, I will tell you, it's if you get jumped on, you're dead, instant. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you have occultism or whatever. You are dead because a dark runner is going to.
But
GPs you.
occultism
A
is
dark runner is
OP.
going to overwhelm you and going to precision into whatchamacallit. Shadow.
I have
And
gotten
you're dead.
out. I've gotten out of stuff before they've pulled off a combo because I can spam my my hell spikes in the beginning of a combo right when I get stunned. I will be stunned.
Oh no!
And my hell spikes will go off, and then I'll be able to get away from them.
I'm gonna fucking
Go on,
die.
Sha.
Some touch.
That.
This is
I
the
don't know.
most
I think a better
annoying
answer
ability in the game.
for being able to peel for yourself as an archer, honestly, is going defense, for the sole fact that you can stop primevals and you can stop dark runners and all that shit.
With readout.
Well, readout will stop the primevals, and then invuln and your health will prevent you from getting one pieced.
One Piece.
One Piece.
2 piece.
Yayo, yayo.
Oh my
One
god.
piece.
Where's Crow?
2-pieced. Yo, so if I make a wombo combo in this game,
Wombo
I make, like, a
combo?
fucking Big
Wombo
Mac.
combo?
If I
Happy
make
feet?
if I make a Big Mac
Headache
in
Falco?
this game, I'm gonna literally take a picture of a #2 order from McDonald's and going to put it on my sales.
That's not the Big Mac anymore. They changed it.
Oh.
Go enjoy that.
What's
Why?
a #2 at McDonald's? Hold on, let's Google this.
I don't know.
What?
I know they changed it because I was pissed off.
Holy shit, that fucking damage.
#2 at McDonald Beaties. What the fuck, search bar?
Where I work, it's #1 is a Big Mac meal, #2 is a quarter pounder meal,
Yeah.
#3 is a double quarter pounder meal,
Yeah, see,
#4 is
totally.
a 2 cheeseburger meal.
But it's different at every place though too.
It should
But
be
all
a
the
quarter
places around
pounder
our
as your
area are
first wombo
different.
combo.
Alright, okay, if you wombo combo, we'll make a video.
My favorite thing too is
But you won't
the
do
guy
it as Skull
screaming-
Knight.
No, we could do it as Skull Knight. We'll go Skull Knight and I'll go Cultist, and then we'll both stop talking about this forever. How about that? How about that?
Yep.
How about
I
now?
gotta level Cultism or Ormancy after I level up Shadowbane first. So.
I might actually go and do Hierophant to level, and then oh wait, no, that's a terrible idea. No, it was
That
Cultist.
is a terrible
It
idea.
was that's what it was. It was Cultist to level, and then I was going to switch over Hierophant. That's why I was going Cultist. So.
That's a good idea.
Thank
Cultism
you.
is good for the mana regens.
Alcatolism.
Alcatolism. And
What
you
did
know
what did Illy say or whatever? Illy whatever. She called it something else.
You know what the funniest thing is that they
Yeah.
removed so much burst from sorcery that actually Alcatolism, this Mana Stars, does more damage than Fireball does now. Like
You're
so
never
stupid.
ever gonna say that right, are you?
Alcatolism?
Yeah.
Funny, that's why.
Occultism. We
It's
don't want
funny
to
the
say it.
first 2 or 3 times.
He
Well,
knows,
now
he's
it's
just
a-
making fun of it.
Now it's a thing.
Were
Now it's a thing.
Hey,